There's a genre that you've probably never heard of that's quietly racked up hundreds of millions of streams over the last couple of years. Now, this sound has been around in Russia for a while now, but recently it started exploding with producers like Crid and Dist helping push it into a more hood trap inspired direction. Sorry if I butchered your names. And the name of this genre is Mylenecore. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to make these beats from scratch, from melodies to secret drum and mixing techniques. By the end of this video, you will be able to make your own Mylenecore beats and pick up a few production tricks that you'll be able to transfer into other genres too. Part 1. Melody. Alright, so for the melody, we want to go cinematic. Now, our drums are going to be super distorted, so we're not going to need to add too much to the melody. But we're going to start off with some simple chords using the BBC Symphony Orchestra, making sure we draw in our channel volume for some natural swelling. Natural swelling sounds kind of wild. Anyway. Next, we're going to do the exact same thing, but with some low bass strings. Now we're going to go into the Tundra Atmos bank in Splice and add these ocean sounds. Then we're going to load up the soft piano, then we're going to apply some ambience and EQ to get rid of the lows, and EFX fragments with the Past Lives preset for some texture. Now let's render that off and time stretch it. Then we're going to grab the Bohemian violin, set it to improv mode, and make the notes ascend upwards to really get that triumphant vibe. Now, I want to add some female vocals to this, but unfortunately my girlfriend, pop sensation Rihanna, is on a work trip, so I'll have to do them myself. Now, I've just recorded some vocals off of my phone.
I think we will be together.
Ugh. Now I've just put some auto-tune on that because I cannot sing. And now I'm going to use Audemy to convert my vocals from male to female. There's a bunch of voice models to choose from, but I'm going to go with Vanessa. Now I'm going to pitch shift my vocals up 12 semitones because I'm going from like a deep voice to a female voice. Then I'm going to keep my conversion strength at around 20%. This will keep more of my articulation in the output. So now we've gone from this,
I think we will be together,
to this.
I think we will be together. Cross my heart, well, maybe never.
Now I've chopped these vocals up and applied a center stereo, raising the volume in the center, a thermal with the vocal shine preset, Valhalla shimmer for some ghost reverb, and I also compressed the vocals a little bit because the volume was going all over the place. I've also automated on a pancake on the vocals to make them kind of go from left to right. Finally, an EQ removing the lows, and we've got this.
Cross my heart, well, maybe never be together. Cross my heart, well, maybe never.
Now, if you want to give Audemy a try, hit the link in the description and you can get 20% off with the code JSOUL20. Now that we've got our melody, this is where the real sauce comes in. Part 2, drums. All right, so for the drums and the mixing, the dirtier, the better. All right, so we're going to start by grabbing this 808 from my multi-kit, Phantom, and we're going to lay down a super simple pattern following the melody. But here's where it gets interesting. We can use pitch down slide notes to kind of make the 808 clip and distort heavy. Because it's pitched down so low, it will cause the rest of the beat to have that same effect. We can also use slide positioning to kind of play with the timing of the distortion too. We can also pan these slides around. Now I'm gonna boost the hell out of the low end on the 808, EQ out all of the high end, then add an OTT with these settings. And this just turns my 808 into pure bass. But this is what's gonna make it sound cool as hell. We can create an automation clip on our 808 volume, then place each automation clip on our timeline, following a hood trap bounce. And since we're laying it in the timeline, we can really play with the bounce. Now this next part is what's really gonna add that grit. We're gonna drop a limiter on our master, and in the limit section, we're gonna crank up our gain and our ceiling. This is what's gonna make that side chain that we've got on our 808 sound really aggressive. I also added a bit of McAtee on the master for some distortion, some fresh air for even more saturation, and of course a soft clipper. And now we can lay down some open hats to accent that bounce.
Cross my heart, well, maybe never be together. Cross my heart, well, maybe.
For the next section, we're gonna add a snare, and we're just gonna use a basic hood trap bounce just for some subtle rhythm. Now I added this vocal layer from my Phantom multi-kit. If we right click on the volume of this layer and go to controller, select 808, make sure this is switched off. This will copy that same volume automation that's on the 808. As you can see, it just adds like another layer of texture. Now I recorded one more layer of vocals to use as ad-libs.
But you hate me now, but you hate me.
Converted those on Audemy, then made those pan around.
Right, you hate me, try. Right, you hate me, try.
We're just gonna add a drum loop from my drum kit for like a cinematic intro. Some risers. And this is what we get.
Cross my heart, well, maybe never be together. Cross my heart, well, maybe never be together. Cross my heart, well, be so happy if we tried. Right. We could be so happy if we tried. Right. Right. Tried. Right. Tried. Right. Tried.
Now, if you want to give Audemy a try, use the link in the description and use the code JSAW20 to get 20% off. But now that you're done watching this, stay locked in with me because I want to show you the melody technique that changed my life. Check it out here.
Together, cross my